Hey guys, Double here, and this is my New Year's special, yay! Because, well, I didn't want to do the game collection because I'm trying to work on revamping it. Mainly because, well, I don't think I got any new Wii games at all this year. I might have got something at some point. And that's the biggest, so do I show it for completion's sake? Do I just say go check out last year's? I don't know, so that's why I didn't do that one. And then I was like, hey, 15's a nice number, you know, it ends in a 5, and people always do like top 5s, top 10s, all that stuff, so I was just like, 15 things I'm looking forward to in 2015. Something I'd just like to get out of the way quickly. These are in no particular order. In fact, what I actually did was wrote everything down in the order I thought of it, and then assigned everything a number, used a random sequence generator, and shuffled them around. Yeah, that's basically it. So if stuff seems weirdly ordered, that would be why. And there are a couple things I'll need to put asterisks by. I'll explain when I get to them. And also, this is all stuff I am fairly certain will release in 2015. The main reason I didn't want to... Two things. One, the main reason I didn't want to number them is some of the stuff I know next to nothing about. Some of the stuff I know a little bit more about, so I didn't think it was quite fair to rank it, because of course I'm going to give the stuff I know more, I'm going to rank that higher, unless the stuff I know makes me not want it. One last thing, I'm only going to be showing like pictures and logos and stuff, just because some of this stuff doesn't have any video footage yet, and I want to keep it consistent. So, yeah. And also, some companies get really butthurt about using trailers for some reason. I don't know. I feel even if you are the kind of company that gets butthurt about LPs and stuff, why would you not want trailers? That's literally promoting your product. And also, I'm only including things we know, not hypothetical stuff. Like, there's probably going to be a Pokemon game this year. I'm not including that just because we don't know for sure. There are things I am excited for that didn't make it onto this list. It's just stuff I'm not as excited. And also, I tried to put as much variety. However, everything here is a game, visual novel, or anime. Just because I couldn't find any movies I'm looking forward to this year, or CDs. Most CDs don't get huge, long promotional things, though most CDs are announced like the same year they launch, so whatever. Anyway, first off, we have Minecraft Story Mode. Now, I don't give a shit about Minecraft, as most people probably know out there, but Telltale I do. And normally I might have said, I'll get it maybe when it's finished, but I played Tales from the Borderlands episode 1, and I've never played a Borderlands game besides 2 for 5 minutes, and I got bored, and I really liked it, so I'm guessing Telltale has some sort of magic storytelling, and I'll be able to enjoy Minecraft Story Mode. Maybe, hopefully. Secondly, am I going to keep doing that? That'll get kind of annoying. We have the Clannad visual novel localization. Clannad is the visual novel that got me into visual novels. It's kind of the anime that got me into anime. I was already starting, but it's sort of the main push, I guess. And it's also the thing that got me into Sekai Project. Them announcing they're bringing this, which, if you follow me on Blazekick, you'll know I'm very glad that I started following them. I'll mention that more at something later, but very glad. Anyway, I have played through it, but the main reason I'm excited for this is, it's fairly notorious in the visual novel world, so not many of you guys probably know, because I don't think I have very many visual novel fans following me. But the after story arc is machine translated, and I posted a screenshot on Twitter a couple days ago. I'll go through, see if I can find it again. It's pretty bad. I understood it. That also might help that I went through the anime first, and after stories pretty much ripped directly into it with minor stuff changed here and there. So yeah. Now, No Man's Sky, thirdly, I guess. I didn't really care about this game last year when it was first announced, but then suddenly I just started caring about it randomly. Like, there was nothing new, and I just started caring about it. And then it was at the Game Awards this year, and I cared about it even more. So, I'm actually quite looking forward to this game. I don't even know why. Like, I can't even explain it that well. It's a game that has like a billion, cajillion different worlds or something, and you're flying around, and I think they're generated in real time or something. I can't even explain it. It looks amazing. The soundtrack's probably amazing. I haven't really heard any. But I don't know. I just really want it. And this is a pretty recent addition. Angel Beats First Beat. The visual novel for Angel Beats. I'm really hoping that a similar event with a later thing that I'll mention later happens with the day it releases in Japan. Sakai Project is like, hey guys, guess what we licensed? And then I'm like, fuck yes! Because I don't want to have to wait super long to play it, even though it's not going to be 2015 probably. However, I have started teaching myself Japanese using some app, so I'm hoping I can get good enough to be able to play it using a machine to sort of help. Yeah. Until Dawn. Another game I actually didn't even know this existed until the Game Awards. I don't know if it was newly announced there. I don't think it was. But I don't know. The trailer just looked really interesting, and I don't care about horror type stuff. It's generally just not a genre I get into because it's either jump scares 24/7, and then I'm like, I don't really care about, like, ah! Okay. That's kind of what I am with jump scares. But, Until Dawn looks kind of interesting. It's another one of those things I have no idea why it does, but it does. First one with an asterisk. Well, I guess Angel Beats kind of had an asterisk. This one has an asterisk too. The Grisea visual novel localization. This is the entire trilogy, to be exact. And the first and second are getting localized in 2015 for sure, unless like some delay happens. But the third is for sure 2016. So I guess just the first and second here. Again, by Sakai Project there. And yeah, I wanted to play this, but then I saw they were localizing it, and then I saw there was an anime that no one liked, but I kind of sort of liked, except that it was rushed. Aside from that, I thought it was decent. But I've never played the visual novel, so I can't really. But I want to, so I will, once it's released officially. Yeah. Fault Milestone 2, this was the thing I was talking about with the Angel Beats, that it was released in Japan, and then the same day Sakai Project was like, hey guys, we're releasing it. And this was also the thing I was talking about, that I'm glad I discovered Sakai Project, because Fault Milestone 1 was amazing, and I'd never heard of it before it released. Well, like, a couple weeks before it released here. And it was amazing, and I'm like, yes! So, yeah, I'm pretty excited, and it ended on a pretty big cliffhanger. I believe they're making 6 milestones. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think it's 6. I don't know exactly. You might want to check that. And next one is Food Wars anime. I don't know why I randomly clicked on a link Crunchyroll posted to some anime Shokugo. No, I can't remember what its Japanese name is. Manga adaptation. And I clicked on that, and then it made cooking food look so badass. So I'm just like, I gotta watch this. And then I got the manga. And then I've only read the first volume, and I have the second volume sitting here. I'm looking for the third volume in stores. And yeah, it's a pretty good story, actually. It launches in April. Something I probably should have mentioned is I didn't include any winter anime because I don't know if it's going to be out by the time this video goes out or not. Some of it might be, because today's Sunday, and I think some of it starts today. Maybe. Might start tomorrow. I don't know, I just know I have a ton of stuff starting Thursday. And this one, I lost count because I haven't done it for quite a while. Charlotte, it's a new anime by Key. Angel Beats was amazing. And this is also not based on a visual novel. Knowing Key and Angel Beats, there will probably be a visual novel after. Maybe. Who knows? But it looks... I can't even say that because we have a picture of two characters. Neither are named Charlotte. As much as people think, including myself, thought. But it was revealed neither are named Charlotte, so I don't even know. Then this one is Uncharted 4. I like Uncharted, and I liked The Last of Us. I don't give a fuck what you said about it being overrated. I mean, it was overrated. It wasn't the best game ever made. I wouldn't even give it best of 2014. But, no. It came out in 2013, my bad. So, yeah, I wouldn't give it the best of 2013 or 2014 because technically it did come out in 2014 as well, The Last of Us Remastered. But no, I'm not going to give it that because it wasn't. But anyway, Naughty Dog are still pretty solid developers. I don't hold them on the same pedestal tons of other people seem to, but I still enjoy their games. So, yeah. And they kicked my desk. Then this one, Tearaway Unfolded. I'm still kind of avoiding stuff about this game. I'm still not even exactly sure if it's a remake of the Vita version or if it's a sequel. I think it's a sequel, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm avoiding as much stuff as I can about it. Just because I want to try that thing where people go into a game spoiler free. And I thought Tearaway might be the easiest game that I'm looking forward to do that with. Until Dawn might also be easy. Just because those are games I don't think any of my friends care about. One that's not going to be easy is Zelda Wii U. I mean, I like Zelda games. I like Zelda games. Not a big fan of open world games, but who knows? I usually get bored of open world games, but maybe Zelda will change that. And little story thing here. This one also is kind of ruining my thing a bit. I'm sort of lumping stuff here but it's kind of ruining the hypothetical thing. But anyway, this one is the 2015 Amiibo releases. Specifically, what I said when they were first launched and announced to have one of every character. I said, I'll get the characters that I care about outside of the Smash universe. Characters that I like as Nintendo characters, not necessarily characters I'm good at in Smash. Otherwise I would have got the Peach Amiibo, because I'm one hell of a Peach player. So I missed Wii Fit Trainer because didn't have money on launch day, and well, she's Wii Fit Trainer, and Nintendo's like, fuck it, discontinue. And I missed out on Little Mac. And I'm not gonna let myself miss it. Well, okay, I say that, but the one that's actually technically on this list is Rosalina and Luma Amiibo, which is probably going to be a pain in the ass to get. I'm just going to go to Target the day it comes out and hope they have some. But the others I want are Mr. Game & Watch and Greninja, and Wario as well. Those three, but they're not officially announced, so they can't technically be on this list. But I'm not going to let myself miss those three. Unless they all end up being Target exclusive. I'll probably kill Nintendo if they make them all Target exclusive. And then this one, I didn't know exactly what to call this. It's a spring anime, but it's kind of confusing. It's adapting the Grisea second and third visual novel into the same season, so I don't know if I should... Like, everyone's calling it season 2 of The Fruit of Grisea, but the visual novels aren't called The Fruit of Grisea 2 and 3. They're Eden and Labyrinth of Grisea. So, I don't want to call it that because it's not that, but I don't know, like, the Eden of Grisea cross Labyrinth of Grisea sounds really stupid and long, so I don't know what to call it. I'm just calling it the Grisea season 2 because Grisea, you're not adding the Fruit of Grisea. And I still don't know how to pronounce Grisea. That was number 14, by the way. One more. Oh, asterisk on that one, too. No, was there an asterisk? I don't think there was an asterisk, actually. Guess not. And lastly, Splatoon! I really was hyped for this game immediately at its announcement. And then my hype died. I was like... Actually, the hype died around Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare's PS4 release. When I played that and was like, this game sucks. Who the hell is enjoying this shit? And then there's a campaign for Splatoon. And the main reason I don't like Garden Warfare is because I'm more of a solo guy. I don't play a ton of multiplayer stuff. I'm more like playing by myself. So when they announced there was a campaign, as long as it's not a Titanfall style campaign, I'm good. And I mean, it'll be fun to play with people. I'll probably play it sometimes, maybe with people. I don't know. Anyway, that's my 15 things I'm looking forward to in 2015. There was some asterisks did stuff, and there was some stuff that didn't make this list, like Mario Maker. That's pretty cool looking, and there's probably more stuff I'm forgetting that's offending lots of people. Hatoful Boyfriend on PlayStation Vita and 4 Vita more, because I really want to play a visual novel on the Vita, but then none are out, except I think Fault Milestone 1, but I already own that, and I don't want it. And I mean, I want it, but I don't want to buy it again. Actually, I never really bought it. I got a review code, but that's not the point. Okay, the point is, I don't want to buy a game I already own. That seems stupid. Hear that, game devs? I don't want to buy an HD remake of a game from 2 years ago I already own. Hopefully that stops. It's not going to, because I think someone already announced something, probably Square Enix. I don't want to buy Final Fantasy VII, no matter how many times you re-release it with the same graphics. I'm not going to buy it, Square.